So you've come here to take pictures of police car and acorn scumbags. You're going to be detained for the purpose of a search.
I couldn't care less. Couldn't care less.
Section 1 of pace,
right, I'm going to put this down here.
My camera's on, alright?
I'll be having a copy of that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So
you're dismissed. Move.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or else what? Or else what?
Well, you don't need to talk to me like that, do you? I'm just trying to be amicable.
You shouldn't have searched me. That's not amicable. Saying, oh, I'll go and get some police cars for you to have a look at, and it turns out, rather than helping me, you're going to search me.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down a police audit recorded by the YouTube creator, Matt12128. A clip that opens with the auditor doing nothing more than taking pictures of police vehicles. From a spot he is fully entitled to stand in. Moments later to officers close in, leaning on a vague and unchecked claim to argue that they have grounds to search him. And from there the encounter unravels fast, exposing weak reasoning, poor handling of tension, and a total inability to earn even the slightest public confidence. So let's dive in and examine exactly how this situation went off the rails.
Alright.
Yeah.
What's doing around here then? What are you up to?
There's a lady got spoke to you.
Yeah, but I just want to find out for myself. What's going on?
She just said she was going to get some, maybe see about some cars or something to have a look at.
Right.
Yeah.
What is your plan?
Just pictures of them, that's all. Yeah.
What's your name?
Matt.
Matt, what's your last name?
It's like I just explained it to the lady. I just rather not. I just do take pictures of police cars and stuff. If I go out doing it every time.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, I just don't want it going through the system all the time. That's all.
No. As in, why are you taking pictures of police cars?
Just a hobby.
Just a hobby.
Yeah, that's all.
There's been some information that you've potentially been lingering around the car parks as well.
Right.
It's a bit strange though, isn't it? Don't you think?
I think what we're going to do, just to be on the safe side, we're going to detain you for the purposes of the search, alright? It's only going to be a quick search. Alright?
How about that, guys?
The officer begins the interaction with a composed and measured tone, which is worth acknowledging. But that professionalism collapses almost immediately once they hear the claim that the auditor is simply hanging around. Instead of relying on their own judgment to recognize that filming police property is entirely lawful, rather than evaluate the situation with common sense, they leap straight to detaining him for a search, blurring the line between conduct that is merely out of the ordinary and conduct that is genuinely suspicious. A distinction every trained officer should be able to make with confidence. In that moment, they fail the very first standard this audit puts before them.
These two douchebags are just going to detain us. Right, so, what's the problem with that? What's your call number?
What's my con number? PC15138 Melville.
15004.
Mate, there's no point getting a little bit aggy about it.
Well, there's no need for a search. I've come to take pictures. I explained to the lady.
A bit odd behaviour.
She said, no, it's not. There's pictures and videos all over YouTube, especially you lot with your rubber gloves searching people taking pictures. You're scumbags.
Right, so you've come here to take pictures of police car and acorn scumbags. You're going to be detained for the purpose of a search.
I couldn't care less. Couldn't care less.
Section 1 of pace,
Where you going?
Right, I'm going to put this down here.
My camera's on, alright?
I'll be having a copy of that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do, we're searching now, and then as a result of this, we make a search record.
I'll put your foot on it.
Yeah. So as a result of the search, we're going to make a search record, alright?
Yeah, I know
you've got up to 3 months to claim for a copy of that search record, alright? Like I said, it's under section 1 of pace, and it's good.
The officer does at least identify the power he plans to rely on, referencing section 1 of pace, which shows a basic grasp of procedure. But any praise stops there, because the supposed grounds lingering around the car parks are incredibly flimsy and fall far short of the legal standard required to suspect a person of carrying a prohibited item. When pressed to explain what specific object they believe they will uncover, the officers cannot name anything at all, a fundamental error that exposes how poorly the law is being applied and raises serious questions over whether this search is simply a reaction to being filmed or the product of inadequate training.
I don't know if you've been the other side of the barriers or not.
What you expected to find?
We're not sure. Anything that might be related to...
You need to know what
exactly,
you're going to find. You don't just search someone and say you're not sure. What
anything relating to theft of motor vehicles, you know, vehicle interference. We have people that have stuff on them to try and open car doors and things like that.
With all these cameras,
well, that's what I'm not sure.
Vehicle. Check these numbers
as a result, that's what we're going to search.
These people are going to be famous. Get on with the search.
Safe side.
We're going to do it in our own time, sir. At the end of the day, you've come here, okay?
Which I'm entitled to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And other people
you're going to allow me to talk. You're going to allow me to talk. I'm just going to be talking over you.
Talking over you.
Right, fine. You've been detained for the purpose of search. I'm not quite explain. It's been said that you've been walking in and around vehicles.
So,
fine, mate.
I have not been around any vehicles.
Allow me to explain why you're being detained. Allow me to explain why you're being detained. It's been alleged that you've been walking around the vehicle. That's a bit suspicious behaviour. You can be detained for the purpose of search. Yes, it is. You can be detained for the purpose of search to discover whether or not you've got anything.
One of the officers falls back on the familiar line that if you have nothing on you, then you have nothing to worry about. A phrase often used to excuse intrusive searches while brushing aside a person's right not to be searched without a lawful foundation. The core principle of PACE is that officers must establish valid grounds before a search takes place, and someone's innocence does not magically turn an unlawful search into a justified one afterward. Here the entire detention is built on a single unverified claim that the officers never witnessed themselves, making the search not only weakly supported, but fundamentally unsound from the very start.
You don't have anything on you, you've got nothing to worry about.
Guess what else I haven't got on me? Any ID nuts, so back on.
No,
that's absolutely fine.
You're not going to find out.
Don't
Go
get
on.
smart,
That's
mate.
fine,
It's
no
going to get you
worries.
I'll
searched.
sniff if I want
You got
to.
anything sharp or anything on you?
Nothing.
No, nothing that's going to hurt
Chewing
me.
gum,
All
car
right?
keys,
So we're
that's
from
it.
North Kent Police Station. All right, we said our force number is 15004. Kingston Park. All right.
How's it gone from? She'll go and see if she can get some marked cars for us to have a look at.
I'm just going to put
A search.
What's that?
How's it gone from? I'll get you some.
Just explain that to you, sir. It's been alleged that you've been walking in around between
So why did
vehicles.
she say she'd go and get someone and see if she could get some marked cars to look at?
I don't know. I wasn't there when that conversation happened.
Well, did she not fill you in?
She told us that you've been standing out here and looking to take pictures of
She never
vehicles,
asked you that.
and then you walking around and potentially going to the other side of the barrier.
So she never, I never wanted to say, you've got cameras everywhere, so you know it.
Not alleging that you have.
Check your cameras then before you start going and searching people.
We can detain you for the purpose of search, sir. Because behaviour.
The auditor urges the officers to review the CCTV, a straightforward step that could immediately confirm or dismiss the claim that he was tampering with vehicles. Yet they disregard the suggestion entirely and move straight to a hands-on search, a choice that reflects a clear failure to use a less intrusive and more proportionate method to test their suspicion. If the cameras were available, checking them first would have been the simplest and most accurate way to verify whether any grounds actually existed before placing physical hands on a member of the public.
Lawful.
Yes, it is. Under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Act 1984.
No, you were Section 26, Criminal Justice Act.
Section
Unlawful
26,
search.
No, Section 1 of
Yes.
the Police and Criminal Act number.
You're getting reported.
That's absolutely fine. Section 1 of the Police and
Everyone
Criminal
will
Act
see
allows
what
us to stop and
scumbags you
detain
are.
people for the purpose of search to see whether or not they've got stolen or prohibited articles or any articles to be used in the commission of an offence.
You thought I was going to look at a police car, eh?
Well,
Not
that's
saying
what
that
we're
you
not too sure.
should.
That's why
We don't know what you're
on
up
the
to.
safe side, isn't it?
I don't know what you're up to. That's not very nice, is it? Well,
You're
you're more
a
than
dickhead,
amicable
though.
with you and explain
You're not,
to
you've been a dickhead doing this.
Right, okay. Well, being more than amicable with you and explaining
What's
the
it
situation.
called? A WPC that shades the front bits with a blunt
Cool,
razor.
so we're going to make a joke, are we?
Constable.
All happy?
Constable.
I'm going to put those back in there.
You like that? Constable.
Right. No worries, sir.
Cheers, Constable.
No worries at all.
So just be on the safe side. You say you've got nothing on you anyway, so that's all good. And we're all happy now. That means, you know, we're all happy. And
I don't care if you're happy or not. Go away.
Go away, yeah?
Go on.
Right.
You're dismissed. Move.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or else what? Or else what?
Well, you don't need to talk to me like that, do you? I'm
Do one.
I'm just trying to be amicable.
You shouldn't have searched me. That's not amicable. Saying, oh, I'll go and get some police cars for you to have a look at, and it turns out, rather than helping me,
I never said that
you're going to search me.
I never said that to you. Why would we get police cars out here for people to take pictures of? That's not what we do.
Why did she say that then?
We don't have time to do that.
No, you don't. You have time to search photographers taking pictures, you jokers.
Right, and
Shift.
It's not the reason. Don't talk to me like that.
Shift.
I'm trying to explain
Shift.
to you. I'm trying to explain to you why you've been detained for the purpose of search. You don't like the fact you've been detained for the purpose of search.
It doesn't bother me.
Your behaviour.
You've made me a lot of money.
Doesn't bother
You've
you.
made me a lot of money.
You're filming us.
You've made me a lot of money and you've made yourselves famous.
I'm just trying to explain to you why you've been detained. You don't like it.
You've already done it once.
I apologise for that.
No, you don't.
But the fact of the matter is that the manner of your behaviour.
You're a power-tripping ego maniac.
The manner of your behaviour.
Which is what? Having a look for some panda cars to take pictures of. Have a look at all my Google reviews of all the police cars I've got photos of, and I don't get searched.
Well, you've been detained.
Why have you?
The officer's inability to simply step back becomes one of the most telling failures of the entire encounter, as he keeps trying to defend his decisions to someone who clearly has no interest in hearing the explanation. And instead of concluding his actions and walking away as a professional would, he stays locked in a back and forth that he himself is fueling. By lingering in the argument, he only heightens the tension and undermines his own conflict management skills. And no matter how many times he repeats his reasoning, the fundamental weakness of the original grounds for the search does not improve.
You have been searched for taking pictures of a police car.
That's not the reason why you've been detained for the purpose of search.
Which was what?
I've literally just explained to you. It's been alleged that you've been walking around
Huntingdon, Cambridge Police Headquarters. I walked round the whole headquarters, in the yard and everything, and they came and took me and they showed me the bikes. Look on YouTube then, you dick.
You don't need to call me that. Right, so
look on YouTube then. You won't know, will you?
This conversation's
right,
done.
you're dismissed then.
Right,
go away.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
No, go away.
Can we assist you in any
No,
other way?
go away.
No worries at all.
Go away.
You know where we are.
I'm going to look wherever I want to look now. You know I'm safe.
As long as you don't go
I'm going to take pictures of every staff car I can and put it on YouTube.
Right, as long as you don't go
and that's down to you.
Right,
You've done that to your staff.
I've explained it to you.
You've done that to your staff. You're going to get all these cars put on YouTube. You're going to get 100,000 views.
All I'd say is please don't
Do you believe that?
Please don't go on the other side of the barriers.
Do you believe that?
Please don't go on the other side of the barriers.
You're a scumbag. And read the comments for this video.
The auditor points out that at other stations including Cambridge headquarters he was freely allowed to film and was even shown around without being searched, exposing how inconsistent different forces can be when dealing with public photography and auditing. Yet despite his confrontational and abusive language, the officers should have maintained the higher professional standard they are trained for, resisting the urge to trade petty remarks or sink into retaliation, especially with a camera, recording their every word and revealing exactly how easily they allowed themselves to be pulled into behaviour that only undermines their position.
I hope your friends and family watch it and they see what piece of shit you are.
Well, you're being very polite to me, aren't you?
So? Don't search me for no reason, just because I went down there.
So I'm not going to have this conversation.
Bugger off then.
Well, you keep talking to me.
Jog on.
There's front counter staff in if you do need
I don't need
police
anything. I
assistance,
wouldn't come to you pieces of shit for anything. That was a low trick. People are going to see what you've just done. How you try to trick someone. I could have had bloody learning difficulties or anything.
So I've explained to you why you've been detained.
What about someone with learning difficulties that likes police cars? You come and search them, you're absolute scumbags, you know there is nothing wrong with it.
You've been seen potentially walking in around vehicles.
So, anyone that walks in and around a vehicle, do you come and search them?
If it's suspicious behaviour, yes, I would. Suspicious.
So walking between vehicles is suspicious. What vehicles have I walked between? I haven't. I went down to that gate and I came back. I didn't go in the car park. I've not walked between any vehicles. So stop lying. It's all on camera.
That's the allegation that we got. So.
Right, so someone's telling lies.
The officer claims the search was justified because the auditor was reportedly seen walking in and around the area, but that is nowhere near a clear objective basis for suspicion, and merely walking near cars in a publicly accessible car park does not meet the threshold required to suspect someone of carrying tools linked to vehicle crime. In the end, the officer concedes that the only thing they were acting on was the allegation they received, confirming that the entire search rested on an unverified third-hand claim, a serious lapse in procedure that leaves the decision to detain and search with no meaningful foundation at all.
It's a good job I got that lady's badge on here, isn't it, so I can find out who she is.
That's absolutely fine, okay, but we've ascertained that you've got nothing on you. There's nothing for us to worry about. That's it. Simple. Done.
And if you want to take some pictures of the cars, feel free.
I will do. You don't have to tell me I can do it. I will do it.
Just don't go past barriers and that's fine, alright?
Yeah, alright.
Right? You're going to be the scumbags of YouTube. It's disgraceful what you've just done.
I apologise if you feel upset by it.
No, the whole of the UK is going to be upset by it.
We've made sure you haven't got anything on you, and that's the end of
I'm not going to be rude, but I will just tell you something, just for a fact. When that lady came out and she said about that, she said, oh, maybe go and ask someone if you can get some cars around for you to take pictures of. And I said, oh, that's only happened twice before. Like I said, at that one where he showed us round, Cambridge headquarters.
Yeah.
And I was just saying to the viewers, I was just saying, I think Kent Police Headquarter could be contender for Police Station of the Year award, which I give out every year. At the moment, it's going to Newquay or, like I say, Huntingdon. And I said, we've got a third contender here, and then you just come out and you do this.
The officer's behavior transforms what could have been a constructive encounter into a hostile one. As the auditor explains, he had actually been ready to compliment the station after a helpful chat with a staff member, but the unnecessary search destroyed that goodwill instantly, showing how forceful actions built on weak grounds can erode public trust in seconds. Even then, the officer keeps falling back on the same line about the information they received, revealing a reluctance to acknowledge that the report may have been unreliable or that their response was far more forceful than the situation ever justified.
Well, how come no one else does it then? All the other police stations, what's your problem?
Well, I don't know what you've done at the other police stations.
Exactly the same. I've even gone in the yards and they've been all right.
So we've gone off the information that we've been provided with. Okay,
Right, well, someone needs their ass kicking about it then, because it's disgraceful.
But that's the information we've received. We've searched you. There's no problem. Okay, you've got no articles on you that could potentially use in commission of offence. Problem solved.
Whoever reported it wants some serious words in the rear.
Obviously, police cars will be coming and going. They might see it as a bit suspicious behaviour.
I don't care.
I'm just explaining to you. They might say to you, "Oh, why are you taking photos and stuff?"
I'll tell them it's none of the business.
If you're amicable, then
I don't. Why would I be amicable? Look how far being amicable's got me so far. Do you see what I mean? Why would I be amicable now, you lot?
Well,
I wouldn't, would I?
the nature of your
Jesus.
suspicious today.
It wasn't suspicious. I told her exactly what I was doing.
I've explained to you why you've been detained.
I wasn't down there doing what
So
she
we're
said.
gonna back and forth.
Right,
Back
well,
and forth.
off you go then.
Well, I'm going to go back in. Okay. All I would say is that you might get other police coming.
I couldn't
outside.
care less. I'll go through them like I don't know what if I do.
No worries at all, sir. All right. Thank you for your day.
I'll kick the backside.
The encounter ends with the officers attempting to offer guidance, which the auditor immediately rejects, highlighting that even his polite and cooperative approach earlier did nothing to prevent an unwarranted search. This underscores a key lesson: the public observes and learns from police behavior, and in this case, the auditor's experience demonstrates that compliance alone provided no protection or advantage. From relying on flimsy grounds to mishandling the situation and failing to de-escalate, the officer's conduct becomes a clear, almost textbook example of how not to manage a police audit. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future audits that hold authority accountable. Your support helps us keep exposing the truth and educating the public.